So King's Volunteer is part of the King's Foundation, which is a UK registered charity which believes that God created all children to be equal in value and worth, and that God loves and values all children. And if all children are important to God, all children are important to us. And that's what motivates us to do our work. Now, we believe that every child has a reason for being and a purpose to live. And we believe that every child should have the opportunity to fulfil their potential. Our vision for the world is a world where all children and young people have the opportunity to live active and happy lives and are inspired to reach their potential. And we believe that by connecting with children through sport and activity, by encouraging them to feel good about themselves, believe in themselves, believe that they can have a good future, that in our own crazy bungalow way, we're doing God's work. So now, although we believe that God created all children to be equal in value and worth, we also understand that in reality, the world doesn't treat everyone as equals, and not all children enjoy the same opportunities. You see children that are suffering from the effects of poverty and from inequality. And very often when we're responding to that, we naturally focus on those really important needs that children have for food, for protection, for safety, for a loving family, for healthcare, for education. But as we were saying yesterday, that right to play is also a fundamental right for children. It's critical to their positive development. And it's one of the easiest things for us to be able to address. Clean, safe water is a difficult thing to supply. The opportunity to play is so easy to give children, and yet it's a thing that we often ignore. And so it's a fundamental right, it's not a luxury. All children have the right to enjoy play, and yet across the world so many children don't have that opportunity and don't have the opportunity to enjoy the benefits of participating in sport and activity. We don't think that's okay. It's something that we can all do something about, and so we're really passionate about inspiring, equipping and enabling local volunteers and local partners to get out there and to provide opportunities for disadvantaged children and young people to be able to be active, to have fun and to learn together. Because it's not just about having fun, it can also be a great way to bring learning to life and to add to children's broader development. So I've said a little bit about what motivates us to do what we do. We're all different. You all have your own kind of passions and the things that motivate you, and that's great. But as we say, play and the right to be able to play and have fun and be active together is a fundamental right. It's in the UN Convention of Rights, and it's great that whatever our personal kind of motivations, we can be here today, we can work together to celebrate that right for children and to promote it. As adults, we all have a responsibility to protect and promote children's rights. And we all have a responsibility to nurture the children that are in our lives and to encourage them and support them. And we believe, as I know that you do, that the people that are best placed to support and encourage children are the families and the communities within which they live. They have the best chance of really positively impacting children. We don't know the names of the children in the community that you work with, and we don't know the individual challenges that they face. But we know that you do, and the people that you work with, the community volunteers and the community structures that you work with, they know those children. They know them as unique and precious individuals. And so we believe that you and the people you work with are incredibly important in those children's lives, and you are really powerful agents for positive change in those children's lives. And when we talk about sport, we know that not all children will grow up to be sports stars. We know that not all children will grow up to be in the Olympics or to be the next Ronaldo or the next Arsenal players. We know that, but that's not important. We really believe, and our experience tells us, that all children can benefit from the opportunity to participate in sport and activity. It helps children's positive development, it helps them feel good about themselves, it builds up important skills like communication and teamwork, it can teach them values about respect and honesty and trust, so many things. I could go on and on with the training. It can have an incredibly positive impact, and it can also be a great vehicle for learning, for transferring and communicating with children in a way that engages them about health messages, about education, about our Christian faith. It can get children together, but it can also make games fun and help them to learn. Now the base pack, you'll see more of it as the day goes on, but it's a really simple resource. It's got equipment in it that's simple, that's robust, it's very durable, and it's very versatile. You'll see we're able to use it in lots of different ways today. So it's a great tool, and it's designed to be a great vehicle for engaging children and young people and creating a positive learning environment. But as with any tool, the tool on its own isn't revolutionary, it's how you use it. Playing and doing fun games and activities can also be great, valuable learning experiences. And today we'll be having fun, we'll be playing, but we'll also hopefully be learning how you can do a similar thing in the communities that you're working with. So we'll be covering a simple ABC of how to lead activity sessions, and also 7 principles that will be helpful in working with the equipment and really getting the most out of it. As with any training, I don't have to tell you, while we're playing games, while we're having fun, please just respect each other, respect the coaches, have an ear to what they're saying, and also I'd really encourage you, a lot of what we do is about role modelling. You're great role models for the children you work with. The coaches today will be modelling kind of good ways of working with the base pack, so while we're having fun, just keep your eyes open to what they're doing, and we'll be kind of reminding you as well.